Hi, my name is Lana K. I like talking about K-pop, and today Purple Kiss is back, and I am so excited. This is Headway mini album, and we are going to be listening to, of course, the title track first. This is On My Bike. Oh my god. This build up. Ooh. I like that. I like the shortness of that in the middle of the chorus. This little piano. I like that they brought it back as like an intermission from the intro. That was nice. Come on, Yuki! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy! The harmonies on the last drive in there. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Drum fill, and then I love delay there. Purple Kiss, you are insane. And I adore you. Oh my god. This is like right up my alley. Like this is so many things that I love. Oh my gosh. Let's immediately listen to this again. Okay. This intro. This like far away kind of echoey effect on these opening. That's beautiful. It's so haunting. Oh, I love it. When they did this in the like little intermission after the first chorus, I called it a piano, but it sounds like a music box, which is really cool. I don't know if I'm under the impression that the mechanisms inside music boxes are their own instruments and like their own things. So, amendment to that, really cool. Love that, because there's also with that kind of a crank gear turning sound, which I think is separated from the actual like notes of the music box there, but still, it's nice to have those together. They're both adding to this creepiness. And the very slight guitar, like, whine right there. It's ever so teeny. There. This bass rhythm and melody. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I also loved how long the end of Chain's line, uh-oh, the echo on that goes on forever. Yeah, and more of that floaty, echoey kind of harmony on top of the beginning of Ire's line and also on Swan's later. And then Swan, that's stunning. This build up, I love the way that it kind of drops out when we get to Swan. Building, and then I'm gonna let the whole chorus play in a second, but I love that, again, because we have it kind of, the guitar line kind of like drop off a little. Obviously, when we go into this chorus, it's a huge punch, but I love that the guitar line is like whiny and is like, like it's not just into this same kind of bass guitar here, this like lower grungier thing. It's back up here. Shut up! I could cry. This is so good. I love the end of this. This bridge. I do wish there's a little more of this like shouting part in the beginning of this bridge. Hey. Like maybe just one more, you know? And then we drop out. I love that. Woo! I love an outro too. Oh yeah, there are. You can hear them at the end. I thought, and they are doing it, kind of like how in the very first verse, when we had the extra layers on top of the beginning of Ire and Swan's parts that I mentioned that had like the really nice echo on them or whatever, they brought that. Oh, it's it's not just that, it's the intro. It's the intro humming thing. They brought it back under this last outro. Oh my god, my brain it's not working. They brought it back in this outro and I really love it. I like it, one, as a little addition to this outro, but also as the close of this song here. Holy shit. I had something I wanted to say about the drums, but I forgot what it was. It was specifically in the chorus. I do remember that. I think it was that it's very like marching band and it is just very steady. I guess I particularly like it because whenever I think of like rock music, in the same conversation as, oh my gosh, cool electric guitar, cool guitar, whatever, I also am like, cool drum stuff, you know? So the fact that there's only like this moment at the very end over here that we have like something quote unquote interesting going on with the drums. I guess like threw me off in a good way that again the rest of these drums are so like whatever. I feel like that sounds bad, but and then with the up that goes really well. It like kind of matches that. That's nice. I mean, there's probably some other little things happening here and there. I shouldn't say nothing is happening until the very end, but for the most part, it seems like the drums are pretty, trying to think of a good word. Simple? I don't know. First of all, I think there's some more in the background. I said, first of all, like there was going to be a second of all, but I think actually the second of all was part of what I just said. I think it's part of that same line. Because I heard something up here. I think it's just like one of the voices. Really love. Oh! Yes! I was wrong. There are some fun drums in the very beginning of this bridge. That kick drum is especially nice. This is maybe a weird comment, but this is my video and I can say what I want, so I don't really care if it doesn't make sense. I just feel like, okay, sometimes in a song, they'll like, they, not being Purple Kiss, just like a general they, will like have sort of like an ending and then at the very end they'll like say something or like sing one more like word or quick little phrase. And sometimes it bugs me. Sometimes, I don't know why, I'm like, it didn't need it. It didn't need it. Just leave it. The instrumental that was leading us out is beautiful. Just leave it. And I feel like with how intense and like aggressive this song is, it very easily could have had that. I think the end of this is really, really good and I really love it. And so again, since it's like a weird personal pet peeve of mine when people do that at the end of a song, I like that they just let it be. I have no problem telling you that this is my new favorite title track of theirs. This is like an easy dethroning for me, honestly. It really is. Let's get into the rest of this mini album. Up first, we have, of course, an intro. This is Concrete Jungle. The clock's ticking loud, and it's hurry now. The Violin. The texture on the this in the background. I don't know if I'm getting those notes right. That's really nice. This is short. Let's just listen to the whole thing again. Love that. They do more with that later that I love. I love the way they sing this. Yeah. I feel like we don't often hear Purple Kiss in like a lower kind of register, like space. So this, whoa. As always, I could easily take a whole song of that, but I do appreciate their intros for the artistry of it all. Very cool. On to our first full B-side. We have Sweet Nightmare. Ooh, love that drum. Da-da-da-da. In the beginning of that, sounded very like plucky. That was nice. This is very like early 2000s pop punk. I really love that drum fill leading into this pre-chorus, and then the drums in the pre-chorus. Something about them is like, in this whole section so far, there's been like a something way up here. There it is. I like that. Very nice. Up next we have Encore. Oh! I love that. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. That lower piano. Dun, 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 dun. The piano with them. That was so nice. Those background vocals.
I wanna slow it down. Beat louder, tell me what you can do. They don't make tomorrow, let the music drown us.
I also love how deep that bass got for a second. That little whisper of like spring back there. Where was this bass? I think it was right. Yeah, right in the beginning of this bridge. Way down there. Do we think that's strings or maybe a little bit of brass? Because I kind of can't tell. And I also don't know if it's because I love brass more than anything that I'm like, oh, it for sure sounds like brass. You know what I mean? Like, am I projecting? Maybe. Right here? Yeah. Those little like stair step lines, like that seems very like trumpet to me. Yeah, I feel like usually when you hear that kind of like keyboard smash, like it's like at the high end. I feel like specifically in K-pop, we don't hear a lot of people do that on the low end like they're doing here, which I really, really love. But then of course we still get the nice little treat that is the way up in the high piano. That's very nice. I really like this song. It's a very like ominous, you know? All right, last up we have Light the Way. Oh, I like the way that it paused was really effective at like pulling me back. And this guitar line. Oh, is it different now? Well, now it for sure is. I can go back to it.
곁에서 웃어주는 너를 보며 시간이 멈춰졌으면 해서 이 순간이 마냥 좋아서 난 Just only you 어떤 너뿐인 나의 마음이 너에게 닿기를
I like that drum. The
내렸던 기쁨도 너의 한마디에 모두 다 사라져 Got a feeling like I'm dreaming Walking inside of your light One out of million hearts I've met You were the one I won't forget 나를 따라 빛난 starlight Shining brighter than you would know You'll find 아프고 울고 싶을 땐 내가 있을게 잊지 않아 네가 내민 두 손 For all time One out of million hearts I've met You were the one I won't forget 나를 따라 빛난 starlight Shining brighter than you would know Light the way
yeah, I was gonna say hint of electric guitar for sure.
같은 곳을 바라볼게 끝없는
I thought for a second they were gonna do a key change. I just like that the very first note of this repeating little melody they have is like really emphasized. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? I'm sad that this is the end. Full album when? Huh? RBW? When? I think obviously my favorite B-side is Encore. In general, that song is very up my alley. I enjoy the like pop punk, and I don't know what kind of genre you would categorize Light the Way as, but that kind of vibe. I enjoy them, but I don't tend to listen to them on like a more regular basis, like I do with things that are weirder and a little bit creepier, maybe more intense, like the title track and Encore are. I was kind of hoping that the rest of these B-sides, the rest of the mini album, would be a bit more focused on that sort of a sound. Not that they all had to be rock songs, but that they would lean a little grungier. I think Encore fits the vibe, but the other two songs, I feel like we've kind of heard Purple Kiss do before, and it's not a bad thing because they're good songs. There's a part of me that's a little bit like wanting a more focused sound. You know what I mean? Especially because I think Purple Kiss is really talented, and I think they could, how do I want to phrase it? Like, get away with. I think they could deliver really well mini albums that are really super, again, like cohesive and concentrated in like one kind of sound. And again, part of that too is like this is their 7th mini album, and I just made the comment that 2 of these songs kind of sound familiar from them. So with that in mind is why I'm making a point to bring it up. I've been thinking since I said this, and I guess just for the sake of conversation, I would like to share it with you. I think this is my problem with Purple Kiss's intros. I love them. I die for them. They're so beautiful. I love the specificity of sound going on. I love the way that specificity creates such a vivid theme and atmosphere. And I understand and appreciate having an intro for the artistry of the mini album, of the full album. I appreciate the way that it sets a tone, but I always complain that Purple Kiss's intros need to just be full B-sides. And I think part of that complaint comes from what I feel is the fact that not all of their mini albums stick to these themes. Like I just said, I feel that often there is a few songs on these mini albums that don't go with the rest of it, that feel like other Purple Kiss songs. I think the strongest examples of this are On My Bike and Cabin Fever or Sweet Juice. The themes were hyper specific to like a rock concept for On My Bike and like a spooky kind of mystical Halloween vibe for Sweet Juice. And so to have songs like Light the Way or Agit from Sweet Juice, I think just breaks that illusion for me. And so that's where I get a little bit wishy-washy with this idea that we have these intros for the sake of a theme and for the sake of the concept, right? Because it feels to me like the concept is getting lost. And so then I guess maybe a better way to explain this is then it's a frustration that I have that both they're not sticking to the concept that they introduced to me, and two, that instead of sticking to it all the way through, they've given me a really cool but incredibly short song. And so I just feel a little bit like I can't even fully enjoy it because it's neither long enough nor, I think, doing its job as an intro. I do really, really love and appreciate that Purple Kiss give us these intros. I would rather have them in their super short form than not at all, but I guess just food for thought. Thank you so much for watching. If you like hearing me talk about Purple Kiss, be sure to come back and see me when they have their next comeback. And if you just like hearing me talk in general, consider subscribing and we can talk about other fun music in the meantime. Either way, until I see you next, take care of yourself.